Alright, hello YouTubers. It's my first review on the holsters. This is the Springfield XDs, and this is the custom holster that I got from eBay. There will be descriptions below of the seller. This guy Gavin did a custom made for me. This holster is actually for IWB and OWB, so you can wear it inside or out. There's a loop here. These two they can go on your belt, so during the winter time you can just wear it without having too much bulk in the inside. And just to make sure we have nothing in the chamber, that it's cleared, and it is. There's a magazine. And this guy also includes the T-nuts, which is for the belt, so they can be more stable, so this thing right here doesn't move when you're wearing it, so it's more fixated. And the stitchings, if you look at it closely, you see that they are very, very finely detailed, and as you can see, they kind of remind me of those BMW M steering wheels. And I love them. I mean, they're perfect. This guy did amazing job with this stitching, and these can be adjusted as well as a ride height. And of course, this is Kydex. The retentions on this are a little tight. I did ask for it to medium tight, but that's my fault. I felt like it's a little too tight. But you can always adjust the retentions by heating up the Kydex and loosening it up. On the back, this is like same material as what like North Face jacket that you're aware of, like fleece, and behind it is where rubber sits. So during the hot summer days, if you're sweating, the leather will get gross and it'll soak up and make it a little bit heavier than it is. But with this material, it actually makes it cooler and also prevents sweat to soak up to the leather, so making it more durable as well. I did request this two different color tone because I do like the contrast between the black and the red, but I like blue as well, so I couldn't decide on which one I wanted to go with. So I asked for two different stitchings, and this guy Gavin on eBay did it for me at no cost. This whole thing right here, not the gun, just the holster, cost me around $45 shipped, and I mean, this guy is easy to work with. The communication was great. This guy is, you know, he did this work for me within 2 days, and I got it the next week. I mean, it's phenomenal. I love this holster. When I wear it, it feels like I'm not wearing any. I mean, I forget sometimes I even carry, and you know, you can't go wrong with this holster. There is another one out in the market called a hybrid holster, but the functionality, they don't give you like the sweat guard and the fine stitching as well, and the price is way higher than this. And I forgot to mention that there are 4 different levels of adjusting the ride height, and because Springfield XDs is a subcompact, I went with just one low and one up because when I grab my the gun, I like it to stick out a little bit, but in the 2 middle positions here, that it actually dips the firearm a little low, so that it's kind of struggle for me to actually retrieve the firearm and draw. I mean, this leather is actually dyed. The seller told me that this was actually in tan but dyed in black. But with the color, you'll probably see it's a little bit of darkish, like chocolate color, but you know, I don't really mind that. And you know, it still hasn't been broken in yet. I mean, it feels great. You know, the versatility on this is amazing. I mean, for 45 bucks shipped, I mean, you can't really complain much about this. The cons that I would have about this holster will be these metals can get easily scraped. As you can see here, I nicked it by accident. The paint just literally came off. I mean, you know, I can always paint that back. That's no problem. And these clips here, the metals are a little bit sharp. So if you're not careful with it, you can actually scratch your belt or your skin, your finger as well, and it can cut yourself. So be careful with that. And I mean, if you ask the seller, he'll customize it to whatever any firearm that you have. He makes it for 1911s and makes it for the MMP Shield. It's just all great. I mean, you know, this guy told me also that he works at BMW leather department, I guess, and he actually works on cars of stitching leathers. And as you can see here, it looks like actually the machine did it, but you know, here there's some little bit of imperfections, but you know, this is gonna be, you know, mostly be worn inside, so I don't really mind that. I talked about the comfortability. I mean, it's so comfortable when you're like, I don't like to take out my firearm in the car. I just like to have it with me, and when I'm sitting down, you know, it doesn't bother me a bit. Like, you know, I wear it on my 4 o'clock position, and you know, it doesn't stick me anywhere. That's what she said, and it just feels great. I mean, you know, in a restaurant too, like, you know, if I sit down, you know, no one's gonna notice. There's no print, which is a great thing. It's kind of like hybrid, I mean, cross hybrid holsters where Super Tuck, you can ride this really low if you want to, making a complete conceal, just having a little bit of your grip pointing out. But I do like, you know, having a full grip on it when I do have to retrieve it, and just in case. So $45 shipped. I love it. The stitching's great, comfortable is great, the function is amazing. The back, I mean, the sweat guard is great. You know, feels like I can use this thing years and years to come, and I'll keep this probably forever. Also, these on the, I'm gonna actually take this out real quick for you guys. What's so great about this is that here he didn't put any metal gaskets here. He just put a rubber so it doesn't damage the leather. So I mean, that's a plus, I think. And also you can use this to make it super tight and, you know, have it fixated as well. So, you know, if you're in the market for a new holster, and if you're debating on which one to go with, and haven't seen, you know, what if you're gonna get the small little leather inside waistband holster where you can just hide the, you know, just the front muzzle and your trigger, get one of these, because I mean, this product, and you know, just the functionality and the price is amazing. And if you contact the seller, if you have, you know, like a laser or something like that attached in the front, you can ask for him to actually customize it for you and have your retentions set to whatever you want. But I did ask to medium tight, so it's a little too tight for me, and the leather hasn't been broken in yet, so maybe time will tell, and I am going to readjust this. So yeah, so that's about it. So check this holster out. This guy is great, the price is great, and I'm out.